Hey everybody, JW Accent here, and this is basically just showing off my some of my artworks. Here we got a penguin, kind of character drawing of the penguin. You got the um, little cute penguin down here crying, saying, "Give me some attention, Mr. Penguin." Got a Jennifer Connelly artwork here. Um, yeah, Jennifer Connelly, the Doctor, of course. Yeah, I have Doctor Who. Hold that upside down. Yeah. I've got my camera is in a makeshift sort of position. It's attached to a fedora hat I'm wearing. So I'm trying to keep as perfectly still as I can while showing this off. This was from a cartoon called Regular Show, and it was this tape that basically ran around dancing and singing the song about summertime lovin'. This is a Sonic that somebody asked for, was commissioned. It's just the outline, just the sketch, because what I like to do, and occasionally I also do like to occasionally, I also like to use colored pencil and whatever else. But what I do usually is I digitally color my my things. This is one shout out for Mongo's Big Thanks right here. Um, this is an art piece he asked for, a classic King Kong. So that's what he got. And this is again just the rough sketch before the coloring. This is something I chose to do just for the heck of it. Um, this is exactly what it is. It's a stormtrooper pinup with a really big booty. Yeah. This is for someone who's a really good friend of mine, very talented individual. His name is Starcraft Zergling. His name is Dennis Collins Jr. He's a voice actor. He also has a YouTube channel, so go check him out. He asked me to do this a way back and have his name. I decided to put his name throughout this because he's a Duke Nukem fan, and one of the things that you can see in the old classic Duke Nukem that came out when I was like, what, 10 or so, was these women who were tied up by these alien things. It's been quite a while. And you had to basically put them out of misery. So we've come to a blank sheet of paper. What to do? So, yeah, what to do indeed. I decided I was just going to draw random things. Just random, silly little things. I don't know what to. Oh, wait, I've got two sheets. Looks like. Is there anything on here? No, don't look like it. So, here I go. Let's see. What do I want to draw? Well, I was thinking before I hit the sack tonight that I would draw myself just a regular picture, whatever. And I guess I'll start, see what my brain comes up with, and we'll go from there. All right. What to do? All right. Well, I'll start with the smooth, roundish, half roundish circle. I'm creating a lot of shadow from that lamp over there. It's too bad I can't time lapse during live streams. You know what I'm going to do? I got an idea of what I want to draw now. I'm going to do something that's very classic. I am going to draw something that my teacher had taught me long ago, and it's called a goofy character. Basically, it's this cartoon character with a big nose, big eyes, big shoes, and just a silly funny character. And I hope you guys enjoy. Let's do it to it. I may even sing while I do this. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do it. Looks like the camera's a bit off. Oh well. I'll make this the hair. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Make this the friggin' hair. Yeah, most everything is just backwards. Gets maybe some little hairs coming up on the back. Get a little sideburn going here, maybe. But yeah, it's just a cartoon, simple little cartoon drawing. If you want to, you can draw along. You could do the hair however you like. I'm going with just something simple, but also something random. I'm not doing anything that's too crazy or anything like that. Just a simple, almost comb over type with a sideburn. Yep, just like that. Then we're gonna do a big circle. Big old circle. Well, technically not a circle, but you get the idea. Now, this isn't one of my professional stuff. It's just a cartoon, simple fun. And, this guy's tired. He's been out all day. So we'll do something like this. Maybe he's a little depressed because he didn't catch any fish. Because that's what we're about to do. We're about to make a little fisherman. Now, the name of my art teacher, his name was Mr. Lucht. And this was way back in North Dakota, early 90s era. And I don't know if you know my history or not, but I was a real goofy kid. I did a lot of random things. People thought there was something wrong with me, which there pretty much is mentally. But hey, I'm okay. And you know what? That's all right. You got your quirks. I got my quirks. We all do. And that's all there is to it. And I've said this in the past. I've said, hey, you know what? We are all different in some way, shape, or form. Not one person is the same, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I really wouldn't. Because if we were all the same, we would be robots going around this world, not going one way or the other. It's the same thing with if we didn't have pain, if we didn't have fear, we'd just be willy nilly going out in traffic and killing ourselves without any conscience or will, not knowing what would happen afterwards. And the thing is, to quote Star Trek, Captain Kirk, I need my pain. Without that, we lose ourselves. You know, and this is a little silly thing, and you can draw all sorts of stuff: silly, dramatic, fun. The whole point here is: do you enjoy it? Do you have a passion for it? Do you like what you do? Do you have fun doing it? I sure hope so. So I think I'll do a little eyebrow. Maybe a little eyebrow, maybe like that, coming up above the hair. Do another smaller one over here, something like that. Do an ear. Like that. But yeah, like I said, art is subjective, man. Let's make this part a little bigger here. Art is subjective. And there's all different forms of art. Now, my wife crochets. She asks me, honey, how is crocheting art? You're creating something. That's the thing. If you are creating something with your own two hands, that in itself should be considered art. Whether it's original or not, it's art to somebody. Even film is art. As long as it's creative and you enjoy what you are doing. And little baggy eyes, puffy eyes. Now here's the fun part. Big old nose. Now I'm going to go into the face, do a little swoop. Kind of come around. I've got so many pock marks on my desk, it's making my pencil stop because my pencil will get stuck in the little holes in my desk. So there you go. You got that part right there. That looks good. Get a good flaring nostril. I think I'll add a mustache. There we go. We'll do a just like that. Maybe color it in a little. Go dark on some places. Short and long, go in between. Be random because hair to me is like fire. There's life within it. It's crazy. You have to find ways to control it. And when you're drawing something, especially something so silly and so cartoonish, um, that stuff is random, man. Hair is random. Hair has some sort of life force. Thing what I'll do is I'll add a little. He's unkempt, maybe, with his mustache. He hasn't trimmed it in a while. Add little stragglers. Maybe add some stragglers here too. Whoop. Adding more to the personality, I'd like to say. Not a whole lot. And so let's move on from there. We're going to start making this little chin. This guy's got a big friggin' head. We're going to make his little goozle. This little gooseberry thing on his throat. Like that. Put a circle here for his collar, his neckline. Come up. Then go whoop. Now sometimes what I like to do is add long hair to these guys. This one, I don't think I'll do that. mainly the reason why I like to add long hair is it hides all this nonsensical nothing going on. And so maybe I'll do just little marks here, like maybe he got a shave and his hair, got shaved off or something. Yeah, there you go. So now I'm going to move down. Come on, move with me, move with me, move with me. All right, let's get the little chest, little wheel arm. Now here's what's funny. We're gonna go into the reason why he's so upset. We're gonna get there. We're getting there. We're getting there, people. Hold your shorts. Hold your shorts on. Don't worry. Maybe he has big sleeves. So you can add whatever you want to these goofy characters. But like I said, it's just a simple, fun, silly little thing. Then you do that. Then you add. Now you could do the finger thing, or you could do something even simpler. I'm going to go over the simpler route, where I just draw this sort of ball-ish type shape. Then maybe draw a thumb or a finger like that. You can go either way. And right here is where we're going to put this rod, this pole, up as high as you can. And oh, yeah, we got to complete this sleeve. Okay, so this gives you a little perspective. Gives you a little perspective. You can see inside the sleeve. That's big clothes, man. He's got this big old honking sleeve on. Make that as big as you want to, and just keep going with that pole. He likes that pole. He loves this pole. It's probably the only thing that makes him happy at this point because he's been out here all day long. All right, so he's got this pole. What are we going to do with this pole now? Well, you'll find out. You stick around, okay? We'll draw a big old, well, not big, but it's a circle. It works. Then go ahead and do another half circle. And do this little line right there. Maybe even put a crook in it like that. Now do you see where we're going with this? And then add some little lines going through. And now for one of the better parts here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know why I make sounds like that, but I do. Whatever. Gets me in the mood. How about I sing a song while I do this? Let's see. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. Now you're about to find out why he is so depressed. He's been working so darn hard, sitting out in his boat, trying to catch fish all day, and this is what turns up. This little guy. Womp, womp, womp. Let's make the eye maybe a bit bigger, huh? Maybe there's little drips coming off of it. Little drips of water coming off that. All right. So then we get to the bottom half. Now this guy's got to have a gut, right? He's got to have a little bit of a gut, like me, because I have a gut. Why not? Come around like that. Mama's all right. They just seem a little weird. Surrender, surrender, but don't give yourself away. Hey. Then maybe wear some shorts. So we'll give him some shorts. How about that, huh? Make this part maybe a little longer. Because again, perspective, people. Perspective. Yep. That's what it's all about. It's all about perspective. Now I'm running out of room, so I can't do his legs because I spend all that time on this huge honking head. You know what? That's all right. I'm going to skip the legs and go straight to these heavy-duty shoes that hurt his feet like no one's business. So we're going to draw that. Yeah. Now, one thing I was always taught is no matter what you've drawn, sign it. Anyone who thinks that they like it enough, they will take it. And if it does become a big thing, well, you're not going to get the credit for it. The person who took it might. So always be sure to sign your stuff. Now, again, this is just a silly, fun little drawing that was taught to me by my art teacher, Mr. Lucht in Jamestown, North Dakota. And pretty much there you go. Yeah, let's turn that around so you can see it and it's not upside down. So if you want to, you can try this out. Share it with your friends. Share it around. Tag me if you want under J Accent or JW Accent, Goofy Character, or whatever. And we'll share these around because these are fun to do, these goofy characters. And again, there's so many ways around doing it. Quick ways. I can even do this real quick. Just real quick. Give him that. This time we'll do it with a smaller, more. Just a smaller sort of thing. So you could get the idea how his full body would have been if I decided to do the full body. And this is just going to be a cute little small thing here. Again, credit to Mr. Lucht. Thank you so much for guiding me and the other students in Jamestown. Without you, without other teachers who are, in my opinion, very essential to society, without teachers, people wouldn't learn. They wouldn't get an education. They wouldn't want to go out of break out of their shell and do something new. Some teachers out there, they may hate their students or they may hate their job, but then there are teachers who are passionate and did it for a reason, who got into teaching for a reason because they wanted to help others pursue a craft. My oldest, sorry, Taylor Ashcraft, she wants to be an art teacher like one of her teachers. Again, this is what teachers do. They inspire. And I love teachers. I respect teachers so much. And I truly, truly believe that they are essential to our society just as much as music, expressionism, art is very, very, very important, very essential to everything that we do, books, all that, history. To know our history means we aren't doomed to repeat it, doomed to repeat our mistakes, things like that. And I think it's all great. So, this is my final little thing I'm drawing here. Now, a thing about the fish. A thing about the fish. You can make it as big as you want. Maybe this thing's huge, and he's like, what do I do with it now? So you can make it as big as you want. Maybe I'll make this one bigger. I'll make this one bigger. Make it like a big old thing here. Just not too big. I'm not gonna go like overtly huge, but it's not gonna be like a crazy fish or anything. I'm gonna make quite possibly the weirdest fish just because I feel like it. Almost looks like he's wearing a weird pair of shorts or something. No, I want to see how fast I can do this. There we go. So this is the fish he caught, apparently. And this is just meant to be funny, meant to get you to laugh, not meant to be taken seriously. And what these goofy characters are good for too is practice. The more you do them, the better your goofy characters will get. And not only that, your other drawings will get better too. Now, I guess real quick before I go, I'll teach you a little trick to something here. And then I'll leave you with a good night, maybe a kiss if I feel like it. But yeah, get his little knobby knees. Yeah, I did a little mistake. I did a boo boo. Or he maybe just has a really short. Yeah, he has a really short fishing rod. That's what it is. He's got this real. He's got this really short fishing rod. Again, you can make this as funny or as weird as you want. All right, all right, all right. Let's start with them shoes. Honey, we gonna start with them shoes. Do curves like a wave, then come here and just come down. And then I gotta do maybe a circle in the back. that. And then come about with another. I mean, these are supposed to represent the sort of classic cartoon characters from back in the day too, with the 2D, and there's still perspective in it, sure, but there you go. That's pretty much him. Let's get a good look at him. This guy looks none too happy. Either that, or he's perplexed on how in the world did I catch such a weird looking fish, and what in the world am I going to do? He kind of looks like the Joker fish, doesn't he? Just a bit, not much. It's like a piranha. Maybe he caught a piranha. He's like, I can't eat that piranha. He's gonna bite my knees before I even get it to my mouth. So yeah, there you go. Anyways, to a little trick. A little trick here. Hairy arm. Look at my hairy arms, people. All right. So the trick I wanted to show you is close your eyes. Once you got them closed, draw what's in your head the best you can. That's what I'm about to do. All right. So I am going to maybe think of something. I'll try to draw it the best I can. I'll have my eyes closed this entire time, and we'll see what comes from it. So here we go. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what I'm drawing. I'm just going to be random with it, pretty much. Maybe like a round circle with some eyes or something. I don't know. But we'll see. Again, my eyes are closed, so I have no clue what this even looks like. Give it some shoulders, whatever it is. All right, I'm going to look. Holy smokes. So, already right off the bat. Now, I'll tell you why this is a trick. Okay? Now, I know it's upside down. So, here's what I'm going to do. After you've closed your eyes and you've drawn what you think is close to what you've done, you're going to end up with something that's not really necessarily what you thought it would be, right? Well, the challenge is change that into something different. I see something totally different. I see a guy with a flame head. And so I guess that is what I'm going to draw. Is a guy with a flame head. All right. We'll maybe fix the shoulders a bit. Looks like somebody's in the. Hi, Moira. Hey. Stabilize your camera. Okay. So, bringing you up to speed here. These are just little things that I'm drawing. The reason why my camera is not very stable is I've got it makeshift on my hat. I couldn't figure out any other way to have it turned down onto the paper. So, anyways, back to this cute little funny looking guy. This little flame head that I'm going to do. Yes, I'm going to keep the eyes away from his head. Just like that. Let me just fill that in a bit better. Now, like I said, I had no clue what in the world this was going to turn out to be. I was about to stream, but thought I'd come say hi to people who are still awake. Yeah, I was going to head to bed after this little last thing I was doing here, and I'm not going to do a 2 hour unless I've been on for 2 hours and I don't realize it. But yeah, was going to head to bed after this. And prior to this, I showed off some of my professional work. So that'll be on. So since this is a flame head, why don't we just add maybe, I don't know, maybe something like this to his eyes. Like that. So I've just been drawing cute little cartoons. Just for fun. Nothing too extravagant. Alright. And flames, you know me. I said earlier, well, you weren't here, Moira, but I said earlier that hair and flames, when drawn, most specifically in cartoons, are this wild, crazy mess. They move on their own. They're almost alive. And they have just, like I said, the mind of their own. So just squiggles galore. Maybe add like some sparks or something. Flamehead. He may be an SCP, a cryptid, I don't know. But he exists. Maybe add some little extra things here, and coming up from his eyes, a little bit of flame. Looks a little creepy too. Cute, yet creepy. But yeah, just simple. So yeah, that's another challenge or something you can do. Close your eyes, draw what you think you're drawing, and then come up with something different. But to update you before I go, I'll bring back around my art pieces. This is one I did for Mongo. This is just the outline sketch. Most of the time, I like to, it's a bit blurry, but wait until it stabilizes just a bit here. Most of the time, I like to color online, or not online, digitally. If I do color outside of digital, what I like to do is use colored pencils. Just a simple little thing like that. This is one that was commissioned, a Sonic. Again, the colored version, you can find this. Thank you very much, Moira. She says nice. You can find this colored on Twitter and on Facebook on Accent Art, ECCENT space ART. This one I just decided to do a spare in a moment from a show called, I almost said Adventure Time. No, it's the other one, Regular Show. And it's this cassette tape character that runs around singing about summertime loving or something like that. And it's this little earworm that just gets stuck in your head. Classic Doctor Who. So there's the original, very first. Jennifer Connelly. A Jennifer Connelly piece I did. And I really love how I did the eye. That's one of my favorites right there, is how I did the eye there. And right here, we have a penguin caricature. Turn it sideways so you can see a full. I can even do it like, no, that's not going to work. He's got this cute little, wrong way. He's got this cute little penguin begging for attention. Please pay attention to me. Prior to those, I was doing what I like to call goofy characters. And I was kind of doing it slowly so other people could just play along. And came up with this little guy right here. Now a guy named Mr. Luck. At least, yeah, I am calmer, not as goofy, more relaxed. Moira. Reason why I'm calmer is I think that first live I was a bit nervous, and so I just over exaggerated certain things. That doesn't mean in future lives that I won't be as goofy. But it's probably best that I'm calmer in this live video, just so that I ready my body to go to bed because I need to sleep. I don't sleep right. But yeah, goofy characters like this were created by a guy named Mr. Lucht, and he was my art teacher in Jamestown, North Dakota. I did two of them. Did this big-headed guy character type. Then I did this smaller so you can see like full body. He's got these knobby knees. Look at these. So there you go. What else? Oh, there were a few that were omitted I was going to show. Here we go. So this one right here was a commission done for a friend of mine. You can find him under StarCraft Zergling. He has a YouTube here, but he's a big Duke Nukem fan. And so I drew him up one of these girls that's from Duke Nukem that has the alien tentacle stuff all over, and it has his name, StarCraft, Zergling, all that stuff. The True Duke is what this is over here. And so that's what that is. And he's a talented voice actor. This over here was done just for the heck of it. Nobody asked for it. I wonder why. It's a storm. It's exactly what it looks like. It's a stormtrooper pinup with a big booty. So smack. There you go. So that's what was going on. Just showing some art and drawing up some artwork. Just little things, silly things, fun things, funny little things. Nothing too, big. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna take this camera off so that we can see each other face to face. Oh man, this is upside down. All right. And, since this is an art one, why am I wearing a hat? Well, that's because my camera. I'll hang that up. And like I said in my last live, I'm taking you for a ride. You're going for a ride, mister. So, prior in my live, I showed these off a couple of times. These are the ones I like the most when it comes to art. I don't typically hang my art up, but this one's the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman. You got Nick Valentine, and then of course Alita. Shout out to Alita Army, and I'll see you when I see you. I love you all very much, even though I've never met you. Take care and have a good night. Here we go. And since Moira is here, we're gonna say it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Dang it, come on. You were working fine the other. Oh. All right. gotta end it with something, but I can't do it without my camera being stabilized and in place. It has to be. It is so sensitive. I am not kidding you. The way this camera sits on this computer is so sensitive. But come on, this is not funny, man. Ah! You know, Moira, I may be calmer tonight, but I won't be in a few minutes. Not if I have to deal with this thing. You know what? Yeah, you can look up at my little attic that won't come down. It's creepy. All right. Yeah. I'll just stand over you. Because that's a nice thing to do with people. The lighting's creepy, and I'm standing over you before you go to sleep, if that is what you so choose. It is 2:23 a.m. I love you all very much, even though I've never met you. Take care. I am not shoving my fist up your butt, and I'm not punching you. I'm giving you bro fist because I love you, man, woman. Doesn't matter. Black, white, you all are cool in my book. Especially for those who will see this later. Share with your friends. Have fun creating art, creating new things, and bless you. Are you good? Is it done? Did it end? End. Go away. Ow, my knees. Ow.